Yo, what's up guys, it's Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and this is episode 15 of my response videos, y'all. Episode 15. And today, I am responding to the TheDBZGOD123 and Dr. Love 307 and Platinum's video that they did. A video that they did like saying, what game developer do you prefer, Dimps or Spike? In my opinion, this is a no-brainer. Like, I don't even have to think about it because it's obviously Dimps. Before some of you Spike fans are like, oh, Spike, no, Spike are the one, Spike are the one. No, they're not the one. They haven't been the one since PlayStation 2. Like, Dimps have never failed with us on the Dragon Ball Z game. Spike have. Spike have failed so much that it's gotten to the point that Namco Bandai don't even trust them. And they're not even a thing anymore. I was speaking to what's his name, ZZ Toasty of Spike a while ago, way back on Skype, yeah. And he said that Spike are not even trusted anymore. That is gone to that stage that they're not even trusted anymore. The last good game they made was Raging Blast, like the Raging Blast series. And Raging Blast was still considered as a failure because they didn't get the amount of sales that it should have got. So, you guys wishing for a Raging Blast 3, that is highly unlikely because Spike are considered as failures. They're done. They're not even trusted anymore. What's his name? ZZ Toasty made a video saying, can we trust Spike? Personally, I can't trust Spike. But Dimps, they don't fail with us. They have made the best Dragon Ball Z games. Okay, but like the Tenkaichi series because that was made by Spike. Spike did that thing well. But Spike have failed with us. They made Ultimate Tenkaichi. Let me just repeat that again. Ultimate Tenkaichi. In terms of the way that look, that was so beautiful, man. Literally, everything was in place. Everything was nice in place. Yeah. Everything was in place. But when it came down to gameplay, that's where it sucked. That gameplay was so like that rock paper scissors. The amount of luck that it takes to actually win that game. Literally rock paper scissors. If I wanted to play again, literally I could get my brother or ask him to come in this room and we could just do rock paper scissors than to play that game. It would have been more fun and more worthwhile than buying a game for like £40 or whatever you guys pay in America. And playing that game just for the rock paper scissors, just for like it to be good to look at. Literally, that game was so boring and that was just dead. That was just a dead game. And yeah, like the Dimps are the better company. They are the better company, and they are possibly. I can't say it because I haven't played it. I know I've said it in my last video, but I can't say it yet. I can't say it yet. But they have possibly made the best Dragon Ball Z game of all time. Beating Spike. Absolutely beating Spike. Because Spike cannot be trusted anymore. Namco Bandai had to call back Dimps and be like, yo bro, man, it's been long since you made us a DBZ game. Come on. Spike have failed. We tried to get them to make a good game. They failed, bro. So we want you to come back. And we want you to give the people a good Dragon Ball Z game because they haven't had it in a long time. It's been so long, bro. It's been so long, bro. So come back, yeah, and just make a good Dragon Ball Z game. And Dimps was like, I show Spike how you make Dragon Ball Z games. I show Spike how the gameplay should be. It shouldn't be a bunch of rock paper scissors. I show Spike how Dragon Ball Z games should have that kind of skill factor to it, like it used to be. I showed them how you make a good DBZ game, and yep, they're doing just that. And the fact that Spike is not trusted is saying it all. Like, it's saying it all because they are not trusted to make another DBZ game. They're not even a thing anymore. Literally, they're not even a thing. Literally, Spike are ended. They're over, done, kabang, finished, done, bang, uno, bang. Literally, bye bye, adios amigo. Spike are done. They're done. But them being done because they failed like so much in Dragon Ball Z games, it just kind of raised the eyebrow. It raised the eyebrow on if they're a good company. There was. I don't know. don't know what happened to Spike. How did they even lose their way from making the Budokai Tenkaichi series to making Ultimate Tenkaichi? But saying that, I know you guys are gonna hate me loads and just give me some hate mail and crap like that. But you guys have to realize this: as much as I want the Budokai Tenkaichi series to be remade and remastered in better quality HD remake, literally that got me excited. I didn't calm down, but still, there's one thing I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm scared to say this. I'm really scared of you guys. You guys are scary, like the big fanboys of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. But I gotta say this. Okay, let's go. Let's say this. Budokai Tenkaichi, the whole thing was overrated. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was really overrated. The game was fun. Actually, the game was amazing, but people overrated too much. Like, everyone, the character roster is the thing that carries everyone on, but everyone plays the same. Imagine if everyone actually played differently and had their own unique fighting styles. That would be something else. That would actually be amazing, but that's not the case with the game. But back when most of us played it, we couldn't even tell the difference because we didn't look at games in that in-depth way. So it didn't really matter about that, if you know what I mean. It didn't matter at all because we just enjoyed the game and the way it feels. And you can some people still enjoy it to this day, I understand, but everyone does pretty much play the same. They're copied and pasted. But like ZZ Toasty said, some DBZ fans are out there, like, because they're a different character, they play differently when they don't. But I'm just gonna kind of like conclude this because this is not a long video, because there's no argument in my opinion. I'm underlining it, in my opinion, in Dr. Blick's opinion. There is no argument about this because Dimps are the better game developers. Dimps have never failed. The fact that Dimps have so many games to work with, that is why they're limited to one DBZ game per generation of per like generation of consoles. They're limited to one DBZ game because they're so busy, because loads of people are like, Dimps, can you do this? Dimps, can you do that? Dimps, can you do this? So that's showing how important they are to other people and other games as well. But hopefully, I'm begging you, Dimps, literally on my knees now, please, don't make this game, Xenoverse, be the only game that you're gonna make for us and just literally be like, okay, now we're hitting the road, we've done our job, okay, we're going now, and we're not gonna come back for another like 7 years. No, please don't do that. Please. Dragon Ball Z games are going in the right step, and we need to keep it in the right step, because us DBZ fans, we've been screwed over in the games a lot of times. We've had a lot of bad games, and Dimps make games that have more intensity to it. Like what S.Dot said, well, if no one's voicing over or playing Raging Blast, that there's no intensity to it. I remember I used to play Burst Limit. Yeah, when I used to play Burst Limit all the time, my hands would be sweating on the controller because I was so intense. My face would be sweating because the game was so intense. They bring that intensity factor, and Spike haven't done that. They haven't been able to do that. Like, I can't remember like how intense that the Budokai Tenkaichi series were, but Dimps bring intensity into Dragon Ball Z games. And the way they lay everything out is the way like it should be. Like, they treat Super Saiyan as a power-up, which it is. Like, so if you're gonna do a Kamehameha as a Super Saiyan, it'll be an even more powerful Kamehameha. Like, if you know what I mean. So the way Dimps lay things out is better. The only thing I can actually support Spike on is the look of the game. But when it comes to gameplay, literally Dimps kick Spike's ass cheeks, left, right. Literally, they come for their cheeks and literally kick them left, right, and center in terms of like who has the better gameplay. And yeah, and most people are gonna be like, oh, but if they made more games like Budokai Tenkaichi 3, then Spike will be the one. But like Platinum said in one of his old videos, he said that in Budokai Tenkaichi, in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, yeah, it plays the same as Raging Blast. Literally, it's literally Budokai Tenkaichi 3 in disguise. But no one notices that because that game was just amazing. Like, people need to be careful what they ask for, because when they get it, they're gonna realize that that game is not really that amazing as it originally seemed to be. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna end this video right here. Please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, leave a like rating if you enjoyed this video, and also if you think that not Raging Blast, if you think that Spike are better than Dimps, put it down in the comment section below saying hashtag Spike or hashtag Dimps, whatever one you prefer. And I'm gonna leave a description below so that you can see Dr. Love and TheDBZGOD and Platinum's video on what their thoughts on which game developer is better. My opinion is Dimps, and it always will be Dimps, because Dimps are the only company to every Dragon Ball Z game has been top notch. And yeah, so I'm just gonna end it right here. Catch you next video, guys. Bye.